Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/MaliciousCompliance. In today's episode, I don't want her to ring me up, okay? I don't want a sandwich, I want a raise. So you want me to check another bag? Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. I don't want her to ring me up, okay? When I was in high school, I worked at my local GameStop, and this is my favorite story. The MC is minor, but I thought the situation was quite funny and absurd. I worked in a very small store, in a wealthy town with a bunch of suburban Karens, so outside of the holidays, we typically only had 2 people on a shift. My manager was a super chill 25-year-old stoner skate punk who didn't give a sh*t long as you got your work done and hit your targets. I was able to read, do homework, or play games behind the counter when there was nothing else to do, and the dress code was minimally enforced. So one day I was working with the manager behind the counter, wearing jeans, a black collared shirt, and my typical Hot Topic mall goth makeup and pentagram necklace. It was a slow day, and manager was doing inventory on one of the 2 registers while I worked on the never-ending task of alphabetizing game cartridges behind the counter. A mom came, about 40, and came up to the counter to buy an Xbox 360 controller for her son. I brushed myself off from alphabetizing and greeted her with a smile at register number 2. Me, hi. I can ring that up for you right here. Mom, snappily, I'll wait. Manager and I exchanged a confused glance. Manager, is there a reason she can't help you? I'm in the middle of doing inventory, so it's going to be a while before I'm available. Mom, looking at manager, I don't like her necklace. It's satanic. I looked at manager in shock and surprise, then just slowly lowered myself back behind the counter to continue alphabetizing while trying to stifle my laughter. So we complied with her request and let her wait 10 minutes for manager to finish up, lest her Xbox controller get cursed by my evil 17-year-old goth fingers. After she left, my manager said to me, her kid's probably playing Call of Duty with that controller too. I don't want a sandwich, I want a raise. This one's gonna be short and sweet. I won't say company names, but it's not hard to figure it out if you do a little digging. Straight out of high school, I went to work for the world's biggest taxidermy part manufacturer that we'll call McDykes Taxidermy. McDykes is a big company with a high turnover rate because they didn't pay well. Me being in high school, I didn't care because I was able to buy weed and put my own gas in my car. Some years down the road, I end up becoming the team lead at 21 years old. I was even the temporary department manager when the real one went on vacation. I was in charge of people 3 times my age. But as life went on, more and more bills were made in my name, money becomes an issue, and I start asking for a raise. Now don't get me wrong. They gave me a few raises when I wasn't a lead. But that's it. Never got another raise when I was selected to be the team lead. I also later found out that other leads were making about $5 to $6 more than I was. When I would ask for a raise, they'd give me the same generic crap like last time. The straw that broke the camel's back was when they hired a 16-year-old making the same amount as me. I was pissed. I brought this up with the big bosses and was told I'll be rewarded. The next day, they bought the entire plant a cheap meal from Chick-fil-A. Again, I was pissed. So I found a big boss and told him I don't want a sandwich, I want a raise. I was told that I needed to find a different line of work for that type of money. After that conversation, I called my uncle and asked if he needed help with his construction business, and he said yes. I clocked out after telling my team and coworkers that I'm leaving and never went back. I got that raise I wanted and then some. The only good thing that came out of that job was the leadership experience because I've had 2 job offers as a team lead since leaving McDykes Taxidermy. After I left that place, I heard it fell to shambles. They're struggling to keep up with the big parts, they can't keep an employee longer than 3 months, etc. And it made me feel really good about myself because I was only 21 years old putting out more work than some of the 10-plus-year veterans were. It took me leaving them to crumble. Just goes to show how much they relied on me, and I'm so proud of that. Sorry if this is a jumbled mess. I'm drunk and bored, read a story similar to mine and wanted to share mine as well. Hope you enjoyed. So you want me to check another bag? This happened some 6 or so years ago. I was flying on my favorite low-cost airline to Geneva with my family. We could get everything into one suitcase, but it was 23 kilograms, the limit was 20 kilograms, the actual limits may have been slightly different. Paying for excess baggage was really expensive, and we did not want to put things in 2 suitcases as we were traveling a lot by train in Switzerland. There was a cheaper way to book 2 bags instead of paying for the excess, and just use one. The rules for 2 bags were, total less than 20 kilograms each, and no bag heavier than 25 kilograms, perfect. However, the woman on the check-in desk did not agree. You've booked 2 bags, you need 2 bags, you cannot do this, despite the fact we had done it before. I won't let you travel today. QMC. I asked my wife for the empty plastic carrier bag she had in her handbag. I presented it to the check-in woman and said that this was our second bag. Tumbleweed seemed to blow around us for many seconds in the silence that followed. Oh, all right then, she said just this once. Only problem I have ever had with them. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.